Hola y muy buenas a todos, soy Stalker85 que estamos de nuevo en The Witcher 3, episodio 9. Y bueno, tenemos que invocar a la doméstica en el lugar donde enterró el varón al pobre malogrado. Y bueno, tenemos que esperar a medianoche, recordarlo. A no ser que hagamos la animación que toca. ¿Cómo medita?
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you.
Ven.
Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Eso. Dios.
Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Dios. Me mola, ¿no? Y ya está. Vale. Vale. Vale, aquí.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Vale. Las huellas estas. Voy a examinar.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Whoa there, Roach.
Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Venga.
Let's go. Take it easy.
Sí, tómatelo con calma, porque va a ser foto. Bien, el día que vea la primera voy a flipar. Os digo que fallo, Impresionante, no es muy acertado.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Ya hacía yo, 2 seguidas ya era demasiado. Ratio de 3 ya. Nosotros con cámara lenta, No sé qué le doy a alguien. Qué buena. Reino de perlas. Soy malísimo. Lo confirmo. Dios. Voy a usar Axia, Bien.
Not good.
Voy a usar ralentizar porque veo que se mueve mucho. Vamos a usar... aquí está, mierda. Joder. ¿Qué espera? Voy a usar la trampa. Flota, flota. Dios. Venga, ya no paran de salir o qué pasa. Los cuidados muertos. Esta gente lo toma guasa, ¿no? quitado un golpe, tío, ojo. Me ha durado un mismo, tío. Venga, ya más, no me jodas. Me lo quitan una ruta, Es jodidísimo. El daño que se visto.
Not bad.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Vale, casi me muero. Me he fijado, sí.
What do we have here?
Huesos, silla, costillas, patas, cabeza. Las patas.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Oh. La silla.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Las costillas.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Pues cabeza.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Y por último los huesos.
Bones have been here a while.
Well, sí.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Vale.
Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Mira, yo quiero saquear todo lo que hay aquí, Sangre, estas son valiosas. Sangre de demonio, ahí estamos. Hasta te espera, tío. Mira si es buena doméstica. Ya está, no me espera. No me ataquéis porque me matáis. Vale, corre. Suerte que los hemos perdido.
Faster.
Este sitio me suena. Pues es una coincidencia. Nah, es una coincidencia.
Come on now.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Vale. Me asusta, se habría dado un niño.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Ese niño está muerto ahora mismo. ¿A quién has visto? ¿Puedes describirla?
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Es una deshonra para ellos, su hijo, Ya no, vamos, ya no es su hijo.
Where'd the girl
Lo va a
go?
tirar al lago.
Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Mal rollo. ¿Por qué las ayudaste?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
¿Qué pasó luego?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Vale. Gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Buah, las respuestas siempre eran mejores, ¿eh? Bueno, te saqueo, sin problema. Sin rencores, Solo le voy a robar. Y ya está, te robo. Luego lo leeré cuando esté en cámara. Sí, perdona. Quiero decir... A la mierda. Vale. Oh.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Me encanta, lo de... el elaborado. O sea, la doméstica, quiero decir. La leche le puede hacer eso. Oh, quizás podemos coger cosas interesantes. Caña de pescar creo que llevaré ya 4, o un mínimo. Vale. Vamos a buscar un poste y así hablaremos rápido con el varón. Vale, busquemos un poste cerca. Me da a mí que no hay ninguno, perfecto. Vale, quizás si voy aquí. Hay un poste cerca. Vamos a probar suerte. ¿Por qué me da a mí que los cuervos nunca traen nada bueno? Oh, pues
Run,
es que
Roach.
bueno. Ahí estamos, Arenilla. ¿Cómo saltas? ¿Cómo danza? ¿Cómo salta? ¿Cómo todo?
Come on now.
No one out there wants to take this chance.
What are you looking at?
Vale.
Bothering us poor folk.
Vale. Cosas de aldeanos. Al igual que hay sitios en los que una vez al año se matan todos, pues hay por qué no, ¿verdad? Ya puestos que están. Vale, y convendría subir nuestro nivel, ahora que digo, que ya estamos al 4 y no he subido todavía mi nivel. Con lo cual estaría bien hacerlo. Vale, mutágenos. Coloca mutágenos en los espacios pertinentes para obtener modificaciones. Bien. Elige un mutágeno y luego colocarlo en el espacio indicado. Más 50 en vitalidad. ¿Qué dices? Va. Tanto los mutágenos como las habilidades se identifican mediante un color. Pon un mutágeno en un apartado que tenga al menos una habilidad del mismo color, para aumentar la bonificación. Si el color de la habilidad no coincide con la del mutágeno en su apartado, no aumentará la bonificación. Aún así se mantendrá la mejora proporcionada, por las demás habilidades del mismo apartado que sí coincidan con el mutágeno. Vale, un 100%. Uff. ¡Hola, qué buena! Perfecto. La vitalidad tengo pues. Oh, pues de lujo, tío. Me viene de maldito lujo. A ver, la alquimia. Esta es una... Vale, siempre están activas estas. Vale, estas supongo que ya las tenemos. Vale. Aumenta un 75% a un 80%. Joder. El aceite aplicado. Nada, a mí no me mola. Toxicidad máxima ahí. Esto es que me permite. Ingerir una porción otorga una probabilidad del 20% de activar los efectos de otra porción elegida al azar. Y ya está. Joder. Es que hay un montón de mejoras que podría gastar. En general. Aumenta vitalidad máxima en 500. Joder. Vale. Cada pieza de médula pesada aumenta la vitalidad máxima en un 5%. Vale, esta me la voy a aumentar. Adquirir habilidad, sí. Me interesa, es curiosa. En mutágenos no tenemos nada. Aquí, por ejemplo, esto me vendría bien. A ver. Aumenta el umbral de sobredosis por porciones. Esto viene muy bien, la verdad. Por ello me la voy a poner. Vale, pues es esta que tenemos que poner entonces. ¿No me deja subir puntos o...? Pues qué puntos en alquimia no tenemos. Una de dos. A ver, habilidades. No, vale, esto no quiero. Aumenta el 5 años la temporada. Vale. Y aquí. Vale, ataques rápidos. Había uno que estornudeaba o algo, creo. Y la pérdida de daño sufrir daño se reduce un 20%. Ahora puedo subir. Vale, entonces sí que podríamos subir aquí, ¿no? Vale, perfecto. Bien. Y encima aumenta la vitalidad, perfecto. Mejor habilidad o poner otra. Ostras, que voy a dejarme un punto reservado. Tal cual he hecho ahora. Dios. Es que me mola un huevo, no es nada además con el sol. Ese sol es muy legal. Vamos a ir a ver al bardo digo yo, al varón.
This downpour's a bastard.
Joder, pedazo de la barda, ¿no? Es más grande que una casa entera. Coño, una, dos.
Remember me?
Sí.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Oh. Impresionante. Mejorar armaduras. No me sale el método que tienes para mejorar temporalmente tu armadura. Vale. Interesante. Al menos hemos hecho un amigo.
Witcher,
Oh.
a word, please.
¿De qué se trata?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Eso es raro. Pero bueno, vamos a lo nuestro, que es robar plantas. Venga, salta. Ahí estamos, poder de brujo. Ahora en cuanto te roben tu cara voy a hablar contigo. Oye, aquí cae. ¿What? Bueno, vamos a hablar con el varón. Antes te saqueo. Uy, casi.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Vamos a decirlo, va.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned villain. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Se ha puesto tu alerta, Ha salido algo. Con razón. Y con razón.
Any news for me?
Demuestra que le importa.
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
No va a ser posible, iré. Yo quiero ir, la verdad.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Para mí que está mintiendo la mitad de las veces que dice.
That lass of yours. Pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Kaer Morgen. En mis viajes. Yo decía en Kaer Morgen. Me alegro de decirlo.
At Kaer Morhen?
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
Soy la excepción o no soy un brujo.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Mañana mozo de cuadra,
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
¿Tienes miedo?
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself, I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever? Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Duras apuestas para duros brujos. Ah, vamos a correr y toda la carrera, perfecto. ¿Y eso ese conejo es enorme?
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Venga, va. Guardo. Venga.
I'm silly, don't you embarrass us?
No lo haré nunca. No, bloqueo de mayúsculas, no me jodas. Fuck. Uf.
Go on!
Don't give up, girl!
Dios, no sé si voy ganando o perdiendo.
Come on, lass! Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Morado, ¿no?
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
Dios.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Juguemos al Wind. Madre mía. Qué afición con el Wind y este señor.
So long.
Pues nada, señores, vamos a dejar aquí el episodio 9 y buscaremos a la hija del varón en el siguiente episodio. Así que nada, espero que os esté gustando este grandioso juego, esta serie que estamos haciendo y emprendiendo con todos vosotros. Así que nada, si os gusta no dudéis en darle un buen like y por supuesto no olvidéis suscribiros al canal si todavía no lo estáis. Hasta la próxima. Chao.